Welcome everyone to the last round of the Batumi Olympiad 2018. I want to start today's video with this picture that I took at the Hilton Hotel. It's Wesley So sitting in a corner preparing for his game. He is taking on the Chinese today, and look at the seriousness with which he's preparing. Before leaving the hotel, he wants to get his lines checked. This is what is at stake: the gold medal, the World Olympiad gold medal. Here we see the American team a little bit tense because the bus has not arrived, but Vlad very cool, smoking his cigarette. Elshan Moradiabadi nods there. Well, first the Americans decide that maybe it's a good idea to take a taxi, and they try to get into it, but finally they decide that maybe for all five of them it would be too much. They decide to go the normal route by the bus, which is outside, but it's raining already, so that's a bit of an inconvenience. Inside you have the buses of Georgian team and Azeri team stalled, so the Americans have to make a dash towards the bus. There you have Shanklin, John Donaldson. It's raining, but they have to do it anyway. It's half an hour to go to the round. Of course, you don't really want to get late for this crucial game. Well, once we reach the tournament hall, the players disembark. Fabi first, Lotus Key, Wesley So, Hikaru Nakamura, Shanklin, John Donaldson. They all get down and they are going towards the tournament hall now. As always, Wesley gets a few words of encouragement and a hug from his foster mother, Lotus Key. Inside the tournament hall, we enter the last round. That's Maya Chibudanidze, who waves us good. A very nice smile and a hi. There's Irina Crush, also going to play a very crucial game today. You can see the hall bustling with energy today. So many people here. And this is the last day, and there's so much at stake. There's the Russian women players going in. Lidia Olga and Valentina Gunina making their way. And that's the Azerbaijan team. One of the players, Gulnar Mamadova, is a big inspiration. Here she is in the jacket. She's pregnant and yet playing. You can see the Chinese girls taking their seats slowly. Today it's Russia versus China in the women's section. And in the second board of the women, we have American girls taking on Ukraine. Maurice Ashley giving a tight hug to Katev Abraham. Yep. There you have Maurice wishing good luck to Irina Crush. He knows that this is very, very important, and he gives everything, all of his energy to the team members. USA versus Ukraine. Now moving on to the men's section, Ding Liren and Yu Yang-yi on top two boards. On board 3 you have Buk Xiangji. The Russian team enters all of a sudden, and it's so difficult to focus here on which team. There's so many top players entering. Bu Xiangji, the super solid guy, on board 3, and you have Li Chao on board 4. Not here right now. That's the Chinese coach, Ye Jiang Xuan. Well, this is the Polish team who is going to take India today. Kacper Pyrun just focusing very hard, while Duda, Wojtaszek and Kamil Dragun taking it easy. Kamil is not playing today, but he's here in the tournament hall nevertheless. For Indian players, you see Hari Krishna over there, but Vishy Anand has already taken his seat, and for him it's the big game against Duda. Here's an autograph, but today Vishy is all focused. If he wins his match today, that could mean India get a real boost against the Polish team. Of course, Duda playing amazingly well in this tournament, but when it comes against Vichy, he has much less experience. Polish team always, getting together, talking to each other. Very nice unity amidst them. And Anand gives a nice smile to his second. Wojtaszek. Vidit comes in. Over there, and you have Adiban. And today as well, the joke in the team is that every day they have one person who breaks the uniform, have one black suit and one blue suit. And basically today we didn't wear the black one while all the rest three came in black. The Polish guys have only one color to them, that's red, and they have all come in that same jacket. Perhaps Vidit is going to stand out today, with his blue jacket. Maybe he's going to score a winner against Kasper. We have the Russians here, Sergei Karyakin and Jan Nepomniachtchi on boards 1 and 2, taking on MVL and Etienne Bacro from France. The arbiter gives a nice smile. He knows that usually carry the GoPro. Today I have my Note 8. It's an upgrade. You have Vladimir Kramnik coming in and with Hugo. Kramnik and VL shake hands.
Bigger camera today.
Here you have the Armenian team. They are on 15 points. They lost to USA yesterday. Fabi always the center of attraction. His last public appearance before the World Championship. The Armenian team: Iranian, Sargsyan, Melkumian and Martirosyan. They might be fighting for the bronze medal today if they are lucky with the other results. Nakamura is back on the board after a brief rest day. Shankar looking very sharp. He just blew away his opponent yesterday, Melkumian, with heavy preparation. Perhaps today is going to be similar against Li Chao. Russian women's team. Here you can see the coaches in the background. You have Rublevsky, Nair, Potkin, Filato. Wow, it's like they have the full backing of everyone. Russia takes on China. Kostenyuk on board 1, Goryachkina on board 2. It's amazing how Goryachkina has transformed herself from a talented prodigy into a full-fledged top player.
Take your seats. We start 3 minutes. Please take your seats.
We are getting ready for the round now. Here you see Pap Gabor over there. The US women, Anna Zatonsky takes top board. Irina Krush, Tatev Abrahamian and Jennifer Yu, top 4 boards. They are playing against the Ukrainian women. In comes Anna Muzichuk and Natalie Zukova. Maria Muzichuk on board 2. The 2 Muzichuk sisters are the real heavyweights in the Ukrainian team. On board 3 you will have Anna Ushenina, not yet arrived. Ski encounter on board 2. You can see Ushenina talking to the coach of the Ukrainian team here. Here so many photographers: David Lada, Maria Emelianova, Alina Lamy, Peter Douglas in the background, all world-class journalists and photographers gathering together to cover this last moment. Not a moment is to be missed. And well, we have the FIDE president in the house.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to express my gratitude to the hosts, to the Persian people, to the organizers of PET and the General Assembly to Freedom for great hospitality and atmosphere, for the conditions to play, for everything that they have been doing for all those days, both in the playing pool and the training hall and Batumi. But I'm saying also arbiters, organizers, captains, all teams, media people, volunteers, everyone who worked here in Zagreb. And my appreciation of the symbol of the Olympiad for me as the new FIDE president. I will be working for you. I will do my best to serve the chess community. Thank you.
Mr. President will make the first move in the first months of the women's section. Before he makes the first move, some very fast announcements. Today, 8 o'clock, there is a ceremony. There will be transportation from your hotels. So please don't miss the buses. The players who will be awarded the prizes will take some advice from the people there. For the players who get notes tomorrow, 10 to 11, Mr. Superbowl, the chairman will give the certificates, the lobby of the Gloria Palace Hotel. We wait for the first move in the match Russia side in women's section. First board, first match. We are ready to start the round. I would like to wish all of you, for the last time in this Olympiad, good luck to your games. Please start your...
The games have begun. Vichy opens with 1e4 and Duda goes for the Petrov. The move d6. Anand thinks for a bit. He plays his knight back to f3. Duda's main aim in this game is to hold Vichy on board 1. If he can do that, that would be a good success for the Polish team. He picks up the pawn on e4. Of course, the Petrov is very solid, but well, Anand has tremendous experience in this line. If you remember the Mexico World Championship, he played here knight c3 in 2007 exclusively and won some very nice games. Hari Krishna has played the Open Catalan. He's taken on c4 and played c5. This is the similar line with which he beat Adli Ahmed in 2 rounds ago. But Wojtaszek goes for castles, and I think Adli here had gone knight e5, but Wojtaszek goes for queen a4 line. I guess he's thinking for his move now. Queen a4 is a possibility in this position, and Vidit on the next board has opened with 1 e4 today. No Catalans today. He wants to play the main line, and Kasper is thinking for his move. What is to be done? Adipan has a small smile on his face. I don't know why. He's always thinking about some things. But look at his game. He's played the Sicilian classical variation, and Tomchak has gone bishop g5. This game is going to be rocking. This is the game where we are going to see fireworks happening. Adiban plays e6, and I'm sure it's going to be queen d2 and long castle. That's what Tomchak is going to play. Adiban wants to take the results in his hands. Yeah, he doesn't want to play anything defensive or stuff like that. He really wants to go for it. Hari plays this move b5. This is an interesting move. He attacks the queen and places Well, if you took the pawn on b5, cd4 on knight d4, both would be pretty strong. But queen d3 is the main move, and queen c2 is also played, I guess, but queen c3 is the new idea. Well, Duda has played up to his moves, and so has Vishy. If you think about it, then the Petrov is basically something which Vishy started playing with the white pieces even before Duda was born. So, in terms of experience, nothing can beat Vishy. With it yawning, plays bishop to c4, the Italian game. India versus Poland. This is the big match. Poland on 16 points out of 20. India on 15. There you have Ramaraja and his wife. They are the sponsors of Indian team, the founders of Ramco Systems. Moving on to board 1, we have Fabiano Caruana with the white pieces against Ding Liren. Queen has played to c3. Ding Liren has given up his bishop, but white has spent some time, so this is one game which will have some imbalance and something very interesting. You have very few 2800 players in the world. Ding Liren and Caruana are two of them. Wesley So against Yu Yang. Wesley So has played the opening. He's well prepared, and Yu Yang has taken the pawn on b5. He can now pick up the pawn on c4 as well. You can see the Americans look confident and are playing quickly, like over here. Nakamura has taken on Bu Xiangzi's Slough defense. Bu Xiangzi thinking, should he go for the e6 line? He puts his bishop on f5, and Naka immediately moves knight to e5. This is confidence. This is showing really to the opponent that they are well prepared. On the other hand, Chinese people are just so calm, you can't intimidate them easily. Well, on board 4 we have Li Chao, who won a very nice game yesterday. He's in a good mood today, and his opponent has played, I think it's the Open Catalan. Here Shankland once again well prepared. He's made his moves quickly and he's moved away from the board. Yesterday Shankland won his game just on sheer preparation, and then playing some really nice moves after that. Today also it could very well happen that might be the case. Here Li Chao thinking for his move, trying to see what is the best way in which he can have chances and avoid Shankland's preparation. It's not going to be easy. The Chinese have a chance to repeat what they did in 2014 gold medal. US have the chance to repeat what they did in 2016. Clash of Titans. Moving on to the board 3 action. This one is also board 2 action. Here we have MVL with the white pieces playing against Sergei Karyakin, and we have some kind of a Berlin. Yeah, maybe some endgame that we have reached. Karyakin has the 2 bishops, while MVL has a bishop against knight, bishop and knight against the 2 bishops. This will be an exciting sort of endgame to see. Etienne Bacro, he's just played knight f6, bishop e7 and short castle. People used to say if Bacro was hardworking, he would have been one of the best players in the world. Such is his talent. And when the moment is really critical, He shows it in ample measure. Today, he might well turn into the dangerous guy against Nepomniachtchi. Kramnik on board 3, and you have Vitugo on board 4. They are playing against Fressinet and Christian Bauer respectively. Well, the game between France and Russia is extremely interesting from the point of view of the silver medal. France and Russia both on 17 points. The one who wins will surely be assured of the silver medal. But if they draw, then India has a great chance to move ahead. So, this is how things look on the last day of the Olympiad. There's tension, nervousness, everything, but there's also the glory that awaits the teams.